it was so normalized, bro.
Yeah.
I'm at practice, they shooting, doing drive-bys. One of my childhood friends got shot at practice.
Wow.
It was that lady's, wow. She poured a lot into me,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
So I definitely respect her and thank her for that.
Yeah.
Like I told you, I was dreaming off life. All right. Them boys out there trying to score touchdowns and and they trying to show you, no, American football, I'll show you French football.
Yeah.
So that I had to like turn it up like, oh shit, all right.
The serious
Yeah. We had a real heart-to-heart conversation. I'm like, damn, this dude really care about me, like beyond
football. Yeah.
Beyond him bringing me in as an American import. He really cares about me as a person.
Et yo, bienvenue sur votre chaîne NFL Waick. Aujourd'hui, on a un invité spécial, a special guest. We got a player. He's from Florida. He went to Louisville, the same college as Devontae Parker, Lamart Jackson, Teddy Bridgewater, Jair Alexander. He wears number 0, like Agent 0, like Gabriel Arena back then. We got Chandler Jones, man. What up?
What's going on? What's going on? How you doing?
I'm good, and you?
Good. Solid, bro.
Solid.
Bro.
Yeah,
Solid.
Thanks for coming, man.
No problem. No problem.
So, Chandler, right off the bat, where you grew up?
So I grew up right across the street from the Dolphin Stadium.
Okay.
I always used to see it coming home from practice, you know, going to practice, going to school, waking up, and taking my dog out for a walk. I'm seeing the Dolphin Stadium, so that was a inspiration from earlier. You know, I wasn't thinking like, oh, like I'm gonna be there, but it was just there. You know what I mean? It was just there all the time. So, it's called Miami Gardens.
Yeah.
Back in the day, you used to call it Carroll City.
Okay.
Rick Ross is known from there, you know what I mean? So, that's where I grew up at. Parents weren't together growing up, but they were both very supportive in my life, and you know, I lived mostly with my mom. My dad took me to practice, probably took me home after practice, you know what I mean? Shit like that.
So it was your life.
Yeah. Big time. Weekends we'll go fishing.
Okay.
Big fisherman, bro.
Yeah.
I love catching me some bass or going out to the ocean, and you know.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how it was for me growing up in Miami, Florida.
Yeah.
I tell people that, they're like, "Why you're from Miami?" Or not the beach Miami, but 20 minutes away. You know what I mean?
I got you.
Yeah.
I actually went to Miami when I was 10 years old.
Wow.
With my pops.
Wow.
We went there, we went there for 10 days. Okay. Because we went to Miami, but actually we were there to go to Disney World in Orlando.
In Orlando, Did y'all drive?
Yeah, the bus. Yeah, we took a bus, like 6 hours, something like that.
It's not that bad. That bad.
For us, it was, but
yeah. You're not used to driving it. Yeah,
from Guadeloupe, no, it's a small island. So we were. I used to went to Miami,
nice.
And so I spent actually on the 10 days. I spent 2 days in Miami.
Okay.
Only 2 days. Yeah. And how was Miami, Florida during when you was a kid?
It was cool, man. It was. You know, it was what it was, you know, it was, okay, let me paint a picture for you. Nice and sunny, palm trees, you know, a lot of different ethnicities, whether it's Cuban, whether it's Jamaican, Haitian, Bahamian, Native Americans. My father is from America. His part of his family is born and raised in America. Okay. So they have some native indigenous people in them. Okay. And my mom's side, she's Jamaican. Okay. Full Jamaican. Well, so her father was born there, but my great grandmother was born in Cuba, raised in Cuba. Okay. So have a little un poquito en español, you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you.
Miami was cool though. It was
You were away from all the bullshit when you were little?
Because my parents took me home at a certain time, and my neighborhood, it wasn't the best. There were times where, shooting in front of my house. Okay. So my mom got to come sleep in my room. Okay. Because we don't know if a bullet may come through the window. Yeah. And then vice versa, if they're shooting on the other street, then I got to come in my mom's. So that kind of it just made me who I am. What I mean?
But that does not mess up your mind when you're that little? Hearing shootings every now and then?
It was so normalized, bro. Yeah. I'm at practice, they shooting, doing drive-bys. One of my childhood friends got shot at practice.
Wow.
Made it. Oh. And he has a crazy story. So he was this big chubby kid, played O-line, D-line, and he got shot. From there, lost weight, became one of the best running backs in Florida high school football, Naquan Wright. Okay. So he went up going to USF. Okay. Crazy story, bro. And I think being from Miami and going through a lot of that stuff kind of makes the people that make it out very strong mentally, physically, emotionally, because it's hard to make it out.
Yeah. A lot of people don't make it.
It's hard to make it out. Yeah.
A lot of people don't make it.
My parents, the smart thing my parents did was, I lived there, but when it was time for me to go to schooling, I went to the nice part of the town. Okay. And,
so you went to private school?
I wouldn't say private school. They're public schools. Maybe 15 minutes under the bridge, it's a place called Miramar. Okay. And it's part of South Florida, and it's still a little bad, but it's not as bad as Miami, Florida, Miami-Dade County. Broward County is still, Kodak Black, yeah. It's still, you feel me? Yeah. But it's got certain areas, where it's less.
Okay, it's okay.
Yeah, exactly. So, and I went to school there, but then I came back for extra activities, whether it was I played football, basketball. Came back to my side of town to get that toughness and that grit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, of course. So they say people in Florida are really fast. Is that true?
Yeah, I would definitely say that. I think it's because year round we get the sun, so we always outside running, and that's same thing with the island people. Bro, same thing. Bro.
It's got to be ultra competitive.
Ultra competitive, bro. I started football at 3 years old. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so I was playing quarterback. That kind of helped me see the game, My dad coached in high school. He could have been one of these top college coaches if he wanted to choose that path. But yeah, it was cool living in Miami, bro. Yeah. It still is. When I go back, I love it for what it is. I accept it for what it is, even though I've grown to see the world in a different way. I'm still able to enjoy it. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course. So yeah, you play sports, so you got football. What sport did you do?
I did football, soccer, baseball, basketball, karate, Aikido, jiu-jitsu, a little mixed martial arts. I did it all, bro. Competitive too. I got up to a brown belt. Oh, yeah, that's competitive. Good. Yeah, so that was fun, and it really, that place. Shout out to my sensei. Yeah. Shout out to that man, bro. Yeah. That place teaches you discipline. Just martial arts in general, it teaches you discipline, bro. And that's the main key, I feel like to stay on course with things.
The difference between good and great, sometimes it's just discipline.
How disciplined can you be? Yeah. How disciplined can you be?
Because there are a lot of, in Florida, and I mean in the States overall, but in Florida, there are a lot of talented people. Yeah. I heard Lamar Jackson said he was not even the best player on his team.
See? Yeah.
Because There are people they are like just that talented over there.
Just naturally.
But you gotta be naturally gifted.
Yeah.
But you gotta be focused. Don't do extracurricular things. Be disciplined, and that's what separates you from the others. How do you start football? Like for your pops?
One day, my mom used to love the Cowboys back in the day. My grandfather, the Cowboys and the Dolphins back in the day. My grandfather used to watch it while she was growing up, so she always used to love football. Probably why she picked a boyfriend who played football, you know what I mean? I came into this world and she's like, I'm putting my baby in football. You feel me? And she was my team mom from young, bro.
She was always there.
Bro. Always there, bro.
Every game.
I ran track too, so she was my track team mom, bro. Like, she was the most supportive lady she can be. Every bone and juice in her body, bro. Like, it was
crazy.
It was that lady's, wow. She poured a lot into me, for sure. So I definitely respect her and thank her for that.
That's great. That's great. You gotta have supportive parents if you want to make it somehow. You can't just make it by yourself. Like that does not work like that.
No, it's too many potholes to fall in. So you gotta have, if it's not your parents, you gotta have somebody who's supportive and happy.
Like a father figure, like a mama figure. Like,
exactly.
You have some kind of support. Like,
something.
Like I heard everybody say, like a lot of people say, I made it by myself. I was alone. I made me. Nobody made me. No, that's not true.
That's not true at all.
That's not true.
That's not true. To that point, though, I kind of get what they're saying. I get, because there's gonna be a moment where, okay, everybody who supported you got you to these certain moments in your life. Okay, now it's on you. And that inner person in you to really like, okay, I'm gonna do this shit. But no, you didn't get here by yourself. You didn't get here by yourself.
Of course not. Of course not. Yeah. So growing up, like you went on, you did football really early.
Yeah, really early.
What was your team? Dolphins or the Cowboys? What was your team?
It was actually the Chargers. Oh, that's why. Okay. I just had a revelation. Because we were just talking about how I want to go to the LA Chargers. I don't know if you remember LaDainian Tomlinson.
LT.
Bro, LT. And my little league team was the Chargers. So like that correlation kind of pushed me towards the Chargers. Phillip Rivers and boys.
Antonio Gates.
Yes, sir. Yes,
now
sir.
you gotta always a good team over there, but somehow you can't get over the hump.
Make it.
You can't get over the hump. Like this last year, you got Justin Herbert, Keenan Allen, Mike Williams.
Got them guys. A great defense.
The running back, Austin Eckler. Great defense on paper. Like
facts.
Asante Samuel Jr., Joey Bosa, Derwin James. All those guys, and you still can't get over the hump.
I don't know, maybe.
I think it was a coach, man, at some point. It's got to be the coach.
I don't know, I think they're just living too good in LA. They're just enjoying life too much. They're like, win games, it's all right.
It's LA.
And we're rich. You know what I mean? We'll play football for fun. We don't want to win for real. I don't know. I'm just talking.
But I mean, they're a really talented team. Like, even though now they got a new coach, John Harbaugh. John?
Oh yes, I seen the mic'd up.
From Michigan, like won the Natty.
College coach. Do you know what does he coach offense or is he just
he was a quarterback in the league. He used to be a quarterback in the 90s. He played for Chicago and the Colts.
Damn.
But
he must be an offensive coach.
But he's a more running the football guy. He's more run first guy defense than throw it all over the place. That's why he got rid of Mike Williams and Keenan Allen. Now you just want to run the football. And he's got Justin Herbert at quarterback. So he's straight.
I like Justin Herbert.
Yeah, he's straight.
Yeah, I like Justin Herbert.
So he's gonna buff up the defense.
Big time.
That's what he does. He was in San Francisco a while when they went to the Super Bowl with Kaepernick. He was the coach.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was the coach. So they got a great defense at the time. So. And they were running the football a lot, so that's what he does. It's not smash mouth football.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Grown man shit.
And what is your favorite player?
My favorite player? I don't really have a favorite player, to be honest.
Yeah, maybe a model.
Growing up, it was Michael Vick because I had number 7.
Yeah,
played quarterback.
Yeah,
LaDainian Tomlinson, like I said. I like a lot of different guys, and I take from their game. Growing up, I like Troy Polamalu.
Okay.
I like the Honey Badger. You know,
everybody does.
Tyrann Mathieu.
Everybody does.
Love Jair Alexander.
Yeah.
I like guys with high motors.
Yeah.
You know, and just when you see them, it don't look like they're thinking. They're just flowing. They're just going and flowing. You know.
Yeah. They got a feel for the game.
Yeah, exactly. Their instincts are high, bro. They know the game well. So I like that, bro.
And if there is a corner, because you play corner, is there a corner in the league like to say, yeah, I want to play? You model your game after him, like.
No, cause I'm kind of weird, you know. I'm 5'11", you know, run about a 4.5, and I'm not the fastest, you know, but I have good speed, you know.
Football speed.
I have football speed, you know what I mean. I'm quick, got fairly long arms, you know. So, but I'm also very physical. So, I don't know. Like I said, I take from different guys. I like the way Jair Alexander is like
feisty,
super feisty.
Yeah,
like a gnat, like ready to fight. Like I see that in myself. Like I wish a nigga would like try me type shit. It don't matter. It's not like the little man syndrome because it's like nah nigga, like this me, like I'm him for real. So
you have confidence in yourself. Like,
exactly.
you trust yourself.
Super confident.
Yeah, you gotta be
super confident, bro. Super confident, bro. So I don't know. I touched on that before. I'm starting to get my super confidence back. I was always confident, but it was always like a little voice like, are you sure you're that confident?
Yeah.
Like, bro, I'm not confident. Yeah. But now it's like, I ain't even tripping about none of that shit, bro. So
you trust yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, of course. Okay, so how was your career? How did you made it to Louisville? Like, take me through the process.
Okay. Coming out of high school, Miami Central High School, Rock Boys for life, you know.
Shout out.
That school produces some of the best football players to be playing. Dalvin Cook, Devontae Freeman. I can go days and days.
Oh, Devontae Freeman.
Yeah, guys, a lot of guys. So it's a football factory. I transferred there my 10th grade year, going into summer, and when I got there, straight up, it was like a jailhouse. So you wear a white shirt, white tee every day, don't wear nothing else but a white tee and some black shorts. And you get here in the hot sun and you're gonna pull some tires, you're gonna pull some chains, you're gonna lift weights, you're gonna run all day till your tongue hang out. 16 400s.
Like it's like the military or something.
Big time military. Cult, like it was a cult type shit, like now that I think about it, but I have no problems with being parts of cults that make people the best versions of themselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
So from coming out of high school, I had like maybe 20 or so scholarships.
Well, that's what that was the question. Like,
bro.
There's some people that going through the recruiting process, like they don't have no D1 offer. They only D2, D3 schools. Sometimes they walk on. Like, so you were like kind of a big recruit.
Yeah, pretty much. I had 4 stars. I was an Under Armour All-American.
That's a bad name. You can't flex on that.
Young kid, you know. I feel like I don't know. It was just destined, you know. It was destined to be that way. So when I think about it, it's not that much of an accomplishment because I was supposed to do that. Okay. You know what I mean? I'm supposed to do these things. But that's just
from the outside looking in.
Yeah, of course.
I'm like forced. We don't have the same system in France, of course, but obviously, but 4-star is like the second best grade you can get.
Yeah.
They're only 5 stars.
Yeah.
Like it's an hotel. Like you got 5-star hotel, you got 4 stars and 3. You were like on the top at the top much. Actually.
Yeah.
So you were a 4-star recruit. And why did you choose Louisville?
Why did I choose Louisville?
Did you have FSU?
I had No, I didn't have Florida State. I didn't have. So the guys in Miami and Florida, they didn't want to recruit guys from Miami, and you know, it was kind of at that time it was a little, you know, a little weird.
Yeah.
Down there in South Florida.
Okay.
But yeah, I had South Carolina, Utah. I had Vanderbilt. That's why I met Coach Mattioli. I had Kentucky. A lot of ACC schools. A lot of Pac-12 schools.
No SEC?
SEC, yeah. Just University of Kentucky and South Carolina.
Okay, yeah.
You know the Gamehawks.
Yeah.
Debo Samuel.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
There's Stephon Gilmore.
Gilmore, yes. Yes.
Jadavian Clowney too.
Yeah, they had some guys.
Yeah.
They had some guys.
This is a good school.
Yeah.
Pretty. Xavier Leggett is from there, like the receiver.
Yes, the new guy. Yeah. Country dude.
Yeah.
Country as hell.
Yeah.
Country
He's funny. He's funny as hell. Yeah. Okay.
So, the way I got to Louisville, my dad and the recruiter coordinator coached with each other back in the day. So they had a good relationship. And then one of the coaches on the staff coached with my dad back at Miami Central, my high school.
Okay.
And they had a pretty good relationship. So the good relationships is how I got there.
Okay.
Thinking about it,
was it
I don't regret anything, but I probably would have never chose there. I'll probably go to University of Utah.
Okay.
They produce the top corners year in, year out. The coaching there is
great,
spectacular.
But I mean, South Carolina also got some good corners.
Yeah. No, big time.
But Louisville too, like.
Yeah, Louisville too. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. You couldn't go wrong. You know what I mean? You couldn't go wrong. But the best choice, I feel like, the only reason I didn't go to Utah is too cold.
Yeah. You from Florida?
I'm from Florida. I'm a Florida
What
boy.
the hell are you gonna do in
I like the ocean, bro. I like the sea. But then
mountains in Utah.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. It's, you know, most of the population there is Caucasian. You know, one of my homeboys went up there from the same school. We went on an official visit, and he ended up going there and got in trouble for a misallegation of rape.
Wow.
So it's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, it's not the most like welcome city in America.
Most open-minded.
Open-minded. Yeah. I got you. Especially from Florida.
Feel me?
Yeah.
Free.
Yeah.
Florida is free. You can be
anything you want.
Jump up and down and jump off a building if you want to. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. So Utah is kind of
conservative. Very conservative.
Yeah. I got you. So you told me just before that Coach Mattioli, you knew him from Vanderbilt.
Yeah, man. So I went on a recruiting trip.
Yeah.
Because he gave me the offer.
Okay, so he knew about you already.
Yeah, he knew about me already. This was in 2016.
Wow.
2016.
That's what the connection. That's why the connection comes from.
That's exactly how I got here, bro. And we can go to that story next.
Yeah,
but,
of course.
Yeah, man. Mattioli, he was always a great guy. So great that my dad kept his number in the phone.
Okay, even though you went there.
And while I was at Louisville, I think Coach Mattioli used to text him back and forth with my dad and stuff like that. So it was that. It's crazy how things work out.
Yeah, you know? Comes full circle.
Always.
Yeah.
Number 0, baby.
So now tell me like a kid from Florida.
Kid from Florida.
Yeah, already got the support.
Yeah.
From his parents. Now he's leaving everybody behind.
Yeah.
And going to Louisville. How's that go?
Daddy crying. I never seen my dad cry.
Oh yeah.
Like, son.
My
just
baby
don't know.
boy.
My baby boy. You know what I mean? Mama crying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm like, I'm good.
Yeah.
Like I feel well prepared.
Oh yeah?
I feel well prepared. Like
okay.
I'm not that I'm ready to get out on my own, but like I ain't tripping.
Yeah.
Like this is a part of it. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
So came in as a 17-year-old kid on campus. Graduated high school early, went there, and hit the ground rolling. I came in as maybe like the number 4. I played nickel.
Okay.
So came in as like maybe the number 4 on the depth chart. worked my way up
as a freshman.
As a 17-year-old kid. So, yeah, man, worked my way up onto the depth chart and become a backup. You know, I'm second string, and I'm like, while I'm there, I'm just like, wow, like I'm really like playing with these old ass guys. Like I'm a young dude.
Yeah, and some of them are going to the NFL.
You know what I mean? Next year, type shit. So I came in the year that Jair and Lamar left.
Okay,
so I got to see them in a pro day though.
Okay, yeah.
Oh my gosh,
impressive.
They love those guys.
Yeah,
like they treated them as like gods and like very respectable men, you know what I mean? Rightfully so, because you know the way I just hear stories and oh, Lamar was this and oh, Jair was this and wow, you remind me, like, just because they were good people off the field.
Okay, yeah.
They were
not just about football, like it was more than that.
Yeah, and I took note of that and I'm like, okay, cool. Still don't change who you are and be one-dimensional and be so focused on football to where you're losing your morals off the field. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because a lot of guys do that. They get the fame, they get the name, and then they start like
feeling themselves.
Exactly. Yeah. So I kind of kept that in mind, and but I did lose my way.
Yeah.
As a young kid, 18 years old.
That's completely normal. Right?
Yeah,
that's completely normal. Yeah. I you know, like we were speaking before the interview, I told you I left my mom and my whole family since I was 17 years old. Like, bro. And I came here by myself. My big brother helped me, but
you were alone.
I lived by myself pretty much. So. Not pretty much, I lived by myself actually. So yeah, there's some temptations over there, and you're gonna make some bad decisions.
Yeah, big time.
And it's not about. I heard a quote from a martial artist because I love the MMA. I love MMA.
Israel Adesanya?
Yeah.
Okay.
I love MMA, and I don't know if you know.
You kind of look like John Jones. A little bit. Just a little bit you look like John Jones. A little bit. Does he not? Oh my gosh, we got to pull up a picture of that.
Yeah, John Jones. The French John Jones.
Right.
And there's this martial artist, one of the greatest of all time, like Fedor Emelianenko. You're gonna type it after on, and he said, if you don't fall, you don't learn how to get up.
Yeah.
If you don't make bad decisions, you won't learn. Like, it's sometimes it helps you grow.
You got to.
So, I mean, it's not the bad decision. Okay, you did bad things, but did you repeat themselves?
Right.
Yeah, you did better. That's the point.
Facts.
So yeah, that's good. Facts. So how it went? How long did you stay in Louisville?
Stayed there I took my COVID year, so 5 years.
5 years. So.
And coming in as a freshman, my first game was against Alabama, the defending champs Alabama. So they just won national championship. Got Tua, got Jerry Jeudy, got Devontae Smith.
Wow.
And I'm 18 years old. The game is in Orlando, Florida. So all my people came, you know, and I was a backup, like I told you, right? Yeah. But the starter, he wasn't doing bad, but the way they were playing the offense, they needed more of a cover nickel in there.
He put you in?
First quarter. This is like maybe the fourth drive of the game. So it's still an early, new game. I'm sticking Jerry Jeudy, Waddle before he was known because this was his first game too.
Oh yeah, he was a freshman too. Yeah.
So it was crazy, bro, and that was a moment. I'm getting chills right now because I'm reliving it. Yeah. That was the moment, like, okay, I am really like that. Dudes ain't got nothing on me, bro. Like, and you can go pop in the film. Like, I'm tight ends, big as hay, and I was like 170, slim. So it's not like I was strong and like I am now. So
you didn't have your adult body yet.
Yeah. I was a kid, bro.
Yeah, 17.
And the things that I learned there was, football is football. Yeah. And they're gonna run the same plays. They're gonna run slants. They're gonna run outs. They're gonna run verts.
Basically.
Same stuff.
Yeah. Man. Just the players change, the game don't.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And That's all it was. Throughout my career, I kind of carried that with me.
So how would you assess your college career?
Up, 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 down, up. In terms of performance.
Yeah.
So came in, like I said, as a true freshman, started until my junior year, and I wouldn't say the coaching staff, but I don't think Louisville did well with developing their players.
Okay.
You know what I mean? There's the actual skill level of the player. We had great strength and conditioning. We were fast, strong, smart. But the technique part of things and all that, I guess they felt like we should already know that. Not true. I'm still, to this day,
learning the game.
Coach Mattioli is teaching me stuff that I didn't know.
Okay.
So I'm only getting better, and I'm 24 years old, so it's like, damn. Imagine if I would have knew that then in those situations, it would have been different, but it happens for a reason.
Yeah, everything happens for a reason. You gotta stay focused and keep going.
Yeah,
if you let up,
you're fucked.
Yeah, of course. Basically.
Yeah.
Basically. So I saw your best years. I didn't write down the stats, but your best year was 2019 and 2021 in terms of playing time and statistics. Why
was that?
What happened during those years like made you like, oh, perform like at this level?
A lot of trauma.
Oh.
A lot of trauma helped me to play football better. Ain't that crazy?
Yeah.
A lot of trauma was happening during those times. I was off the field, obviously. During those times, there was a lot of racial injustice in Louisville.
Okay.
Right? So, okay, you have different groups, right? And people, it's a university. We got coaches all over, from all over.
Yeah.
We got players from all over. So everybody has different beliefs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, so if the powers at hand, right, who control how the university moves, how the team moves, don't have the best hearts or interests of the collective, there's some type of friction. Exactly. So it kind of brought out the bad man in me, you know, became a revolutionary. That's when I
you stood up for yourself.
Stood up for myself.
Yeah, basically.
And when you do that sometimes, it looks like initially, you know, I didn't go to the NFL how I thought I was going to go to the NFL, when I thought I was going to go to the NFL, how I was going to go to the NFL. So when you stand up for yourself, sometimes the people who are in control can blackball you, because the coaches coming in, you know, the NFL coaches, they want to know who you are as a person.
Yeah, outside of football.
But that depends who you ask.
Yeah.
If you ask my ex-girlfriend, I'm an asshole. I'm all type of shit.
Yeah.
But if you ask somebody new, and you get what I'm saying, you ask somebody current, and you get what I'm saying, and who actually knows me, then and don't have no type of bias.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
it's different.
That kind of deterred, and that deterred my confidence, because I'm like, bro, I'm supposed to be gone by now. All the people I grew up with, you mentioned Asante Samuel, Pat Surtain, I'm one of those guys. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, growing up, you know, like, you had the top dogs growing up from 3 years old all the way to when we got into high school.
And you were up there with them.
You feel me? So, just mentally, that played on my mental, and I did lose confidence. I'm not gonna say I didn't. I did lose confidence in myself and my ability, and until recently, when even when I went to the Titans, and I got there the first day, the coaches, Chandler, we really like you, da 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 da. So now my confidence is like building up again. Again, like, damn, like, I knew I was the guy, but coming out of college, undrafted, you know what I mean? But then I step on the campus, into the facilities in Tennessee Titans. Is like, okay, I am able to play with these guys. I am able to dominate and stuff like that. So that built my confidence.
Yeah.
Big time.
Yeah. So you got 2 big years, but you got also not so good years at Louisville because all of them.
The ending of it.
Yeah.
The ending of it wasn't as great as it could have been.
Yeah. So that's why maybe you weren't drafted.
Yeah, exactly. That's
how was draft day, like the draft process for you? Like
it was funny. It was really funny.
Did you have a party or
I didn't have a party?
You weren't gonna get drafted?
No, it was so from. I didn't go to the combine. We had our own Louisville combine. And
on your pro day, maybe?
On my pro day, right. Did pretty good in the drills. Not so much on the tests and stuff, but on the drills. Turned a lot of heads because it's football at the end of the day. I'm not a track star. I'm not a test star. You know what I mean? I'm a football player. You get what I'm saying? So got on the field. From there, got a couple calls. Tennessee Titans, the Chargers, Arizona. You know what I mean? The Chargers text me like day 2 or 3. They're like, make sure you have your phone near you.
During the draft, right?
During the draft, yeah. So they have some of the last picks. I'm waiting. Me and my ex-girlfriend at the time, we waiting like.
Yeah, that's got to be that stressful, man. Like the most stressful things you get through as a young man.
Yeah.
Like waiting for a call.
Yeah.
Like you
have no control over it. No control at all. And they didn't call.
Yeah.
So it was like, okay. We still got to work though, because you still.
So now you can choose where you go.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the good part.
Yeah, it was solid. Ended up going to the Titans, and like I said, got on campus. Funny thing, our very first meeting, head coaches hosting the meeting, whatever. I'm sitting in the front, you know, all the freshmen, all the older guys in the back, you know, coaches in the back. It wasn't no older guys, it was rookie minicamp. So he's like, okay, rookies, cool dude, cool. One of the coolest coaches I've ever met. He's like, okay, rookies, who'd you guys meet today? Everybody raised their hand. Like he's trying to see who he gonna choose on. This dude choose on me out of 40, 50 people.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I told him I met Bob and somebody, the 2 lunch people that I met.
Yeah.
They're like, okay, cool. Pulled out his wallet, give me $100. I'm like, damn.
Quick, $100?
Nigga, $100. I ain't even had that when I walked in. I left and got some toothpaste, the good body wash.
Yeah.
You know, you got $100, you feeling good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, that was
crazy.
cool. And then from that moment on, like, I relaxed a little bit, you know, because I felt like things are happening how they're supposed to happen. Things kind of took a turn. It was kind of weird. I was wearing like a wife beater. I had my twist. So like the image was kind of questioned. So they trying to figure out what type of guy I am. And I mean, they fuck with me, bro. So it's like, I don't know why I'm not a Tennessee Titans right now. A Titan right now. Just numbers, you know how it goes. And, he might have been a little bit taller, or he might be a little bit faster, or he had, you know what I mean? He might have tied it. I like the way he tied his shoe on that play. Like, I swear to God, in NFL, it's very particular like that type shit. So
pause a second. Like, you are a Chargers fan. They called you, and you still went to the Titans. Why?
They didn't call me after the draft.
Okay, they text you?
They called, they kept in contact with me, Okay. Draft day came, say, blase, make sure you have your phone on you. But after that, it was like ghost.
Okay. That's
so Tennessee Titans was like my only option.
Okay.
So that's what I went with.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good. So, like, how'd you feel like once they let you go from the Titans?
Fucking heartbroken. Because like I said, my college career was here. Then it ended off like this. Then I get the Tennessee Titans and you feel me, my confidence is back coming here. And I'm like, there's no way. How did they choose this guy over me?
Yeah.
I made so-and-so play. I was answering all the questions right. That's just how it happened.
Yeah, you don't control it.
Can't control it, bro. And that's when I realized, like, I gotta stop letting the external shit that I can't control affect my happiness and my confidence in myself. Because shit happens, bro. You still gotta be who you are. You still gotta have the confidence in yourself and all that type stuff. So
it was a kind of a wake-up call for you?
Yeah.
Like it told you, yeah, hey, you ain't there yet, but you still gotta put in the work.
You still gotta put in the work,
yeah.
And it was more so, I'm definitely a better player than I was, what was that, maybe a year ago? Going on about a year ago, for sure. But I feel like it was more so like maturity.
Yeah.
Emotional maturity, spiritual maturity, all that type of maturity.
Does that help you now? Like,
oh my God.
We were talking before and you told me like you do a lot of Tai Chi stuff.
Yeah, bro.
So does that help you, like mentally?
Big time, bro, because like we were talking about earlier, growing up was traumatic.
No.
So now you see the world, sometimes your body responds to different things in the world because of the way you grew up. You know what I mean? If every time I see a yellow bus, and before they were shooting out a yellow bus, now when I see a yellow bus, my body gonna lock up. Yeah. My breathing gonna shorten. My anxiety.
Some kind of trauma, right?
You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So being able to control my energy and relax and just chill and enjoy the good things of life. Paris is
amazing.
Food, people.
We're gonna talk about food afterwards. Like at the end of the interview, you gotta have some questions for you. But yeah, so now you gotta tell me, like a kid, like I said, from Florida, like went to Louisville, like always in the US, like in the US.
Oh my gosh, bro.
And then now all of a sudden,
Paris.
You end up in Paris. So how does that go? I guess Coach Mathilde, who knew you, just texted you?
No, bro.
How it went?
Tennessee Titans, that thing was over with. Maybe a couple weeks go by, maybe a couple months, weeks, whatever. And now it's either the CFL or the XFL or the USFL.
Well, yeah, they got
whatever they had.
Yeah.
One of those leagues, you know? So I'm training for that, training for that. I seen Coach Mattioli maybe a year before then, like on Twitter, maybe he was in Italy coaching or something. Parma, I just seen it on the timeline or something like that. So I kept that in my head, but I wasn't thinking about that.
Going there overseas.
I wasn't thinking about that. Overseas, nigga, what? Nigga, I'm supposed to be in NFL. I'm about to go, you know what I'm saying? Like, just a young kid, you know? So, I think, my dad. Me and my dad were in the car one day, in the truck, and I don't know what made me bring it. I don't know if I seen it on Instagram or Twitter or something like that. Him in Paris coaching in the European League of Football. So I don't know. I asked my dad, do he still got his number? He goes to his phone.
Yeah, still got it.
He still got it. 678, you know, Georgia number. Yeah. I don't know if he called or texted him. And from there, Coach Mattioli called back within a couple hours, maybe a day, maybe, because they were looking for their last American import, DB, on defense. Literally, he told me straight up. And I'm like, no way we call at the same time that you. So it all kind of aligned perfectly. Yeah. And
that's why you gotta keep, that's why, for me, you gotta keep working and stay focused. Don't let up. Always keep your foot on the gas. Foot on the gas. Yeah. Always. People say, some people that are more religious than me, they say to keep faith. Yeah. You know what I mean? So always got to be positive. Let's say, let's be positive. Yeah, facts. Because things gonna go your way one day or another.
One day or another, you just got to keep going until it does. Yeah. And even when it does, you got to still continue to,
of course,
build on it. Type
you just
shit.
Can relax and chill.
Yeah, because I could have came here and
feel like you're the man.
Feel like I'm the man and not get better as a football player, not get better as a person. But it's like, no, that's not who I am. Why would I do that? So, yeah. So now I'm here, bro, and I love it.
Yeah. So how did you settle here in Paris?
When I first got here, the first day I got to Gare du Nord. Is it Gare du Nord?
Yeah.
The big. What's the biggest train station? It's not Chandler.
Montparnasse?
Maybe.
Montparnasse?
Maybe.
Gare de Lyon?
I think it's Gare du Nord.
Gare de Lyon?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not too familiar with that.
Yeah. So I got there and I'm seeing like different types of people, just like people talking, laughing, smiling, food, ethnicities. It's like everything. I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
Then they bring me here.
Yeah, that's nice.
And now I'm like, really like, no way, this is my room?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be staying here, bro?
Yeah.
I'm like, no way. So it took me I would say maybe about 2 weeks to really like, okay,
settle down,
and really like get my feet sunk in the soil and like really be here now, type shit. Cause other than that, I was in dream world for days, bro. High off life.
That's what Paris does to you.
Yeah,
you
bro.
don't know. Yeah,
bro.
That's great. So tell me about your relationship, like with Coach Mattioli, like.
Yeah, it's cool, bro. Like, I feel like he one of the guys, you know? Like he still has that young energy in him, but it's not like young energy to where you don't respect it. It's very I don't know. It's weird because you could say father figure, but he doesn't give father figure vibes. But it's like, you know, just a respectable man. You can respect him as a man type shit. So when I first got here though, it was still all love, you know, but as an American import, you have to come here and be that guy, right? You got to come here and dominate.
That's what they expect from you.
That's what they expect from you. The bar is set through the roof, and you can't be half-stepping. And you know, like I told you, I was high off life for 2 weeks. So I'm coming to Paris, like oh shit,
smile on your face,
smiling, cooling, like. You know, just like, but not really dug in to, okay, you're here, football. Like, I don't know how to explain it, bro. I was just
fully focused on football.
Fully invested.
Maybe invested is the word.
Yeah, exactly. I wasn't fully invested, and because it was so much, bro. I was trying to
soak it all in, and this is a new continent, bro.
Yeah, a whole new world, bro.
Yeah, basically,
a whole new world, bro. So it took me some time to really, like, you know, chill out and really get the best out of myself. So yeah, I would say that.
Okay. So how would you assess the level of play during practice when you stepped in? Were you like, oh, you know, I'm American, that's my game, you know?
First practice, we're doing 1-on-1 7-on-7s and shit. Like I told you, I was dreaming off life. All right, them boys out there trying to score touchdowns and like, and they trying to show you, no, American football, I'll show you French football.
Yeah.
So that I had to like turn it up, like, oh shit, all right.
The serious,
yeah,
serious talent over there.
Exactly, great, bro. The only difference I would say is maybe the size of the O line and the D line, maybe. And
the smaller. Of course.
Maybe.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because we got some big ass African dudes.
So
we got some huge African dudes. So, nigga, the only difference I would say is the speed of the game. Okay, and what I mean by that is, okay, on first down, if they ran double slants, what was their splits? Were they wide or were they tight? They were wide. Okay. On second down, they were tight and they ran double outs. Okay. On third down, they went back wide. So and it's 3rd and 2. Slants is probably coming.
Coming your way. Yeah.
So just
football IQ.
Football IQ. Yeah, literally. And from what I see, Paris has the best players because obviously we get all of France, all the players in France, we get the best players as opposed to in Germany they have different teams. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the players here,
crazy talented.
Yeah. Crazy talented. So it's no drop off for real. When I got here, shit, I'm like, okay, I'm in a camp with an XFL team. I'm in a camp. What I compared it to, I don't know if this is bad, but I believe that we're the best college team in, like, we'll beat any college team ass.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Well, that's great. That's great. I mean, there's some pretty good players playing the college.
Great players.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Great players.
Yeah.
So that's what I compare to. I feel like we're a really good college team.
Okay.
So I don't know if that's bad, but that's how I feel.
No, that's good actually. You wanted you're gonna be an NFL team. Like, let's be serious. But,
yeah, exactly.
And you can say God, team. That's nothing bad. Nothing to sneeze on. Yeah, of course. Yeah. So you came up here, the people like. Yeah, so that's cute. That's cool because do you teach the other DBs or maybe other players about what you know about your knowledge?
Yeah, we
share knowledge. Like,
of course, man. I'm big. Like I said, my dad was a coach. I played quarterback, so that's kind of in me to see the game from a different way. So I'm like, bro, if you would have did this way, oh my gosh, it would have been a different story. And like, oh, I see. And just like little stuff like that, bro. But like, we got guys who are smart, intelligent, and have a lot of football instinct. So it's not too much of a drop off. Yeah. But there are some things that, hey, bend down a little bit in your stance or just like little things, bro.
Yeah, details.
Attention
to detail. That's big.
That's what takes you from being good to great.
Yeah, of course.
And that's what Mattioli's helped me out with, Coach Mattioli with. Yeah. He attention to details. Like when I first got here, why are you standing like that in your stance, bro? If you just put your feet out 2 centimeters, I'm like, oh my gosh.
Really?
But the shit works. And like I said earlier, exactly. His little cult that he has going on in the Paris Musketeers, I'm a part of it and I love it because it's to get the best out of the player. So
that's good.
On and off the field.
Yeah. Yeah, that's great because what the next question was actually like kind of piggyback on what we said earlier. How did you say you're talking about your confidence? How did Coach Mattioli, I guess, help you flip the switch? Like you told me, like one day we were talking at the stadium. You told me, I flipped the switch.
Yeah.
What happened?
He came to me. It was I done got food poisoning. A lot of shit happened to me when I first got here.
Yeah, okay.
It was like a lot of shit going, not wrong, but just happening.
Yeah.
That's life, right? Yeah. Okay, so we had a real heart-to-heart conversation. I'm like, damn, this dude really care about me, like beyond
football.
Yeah. Beyond him bringing me in as an American import, he really cares about me as a person. Yeah. So once I felt that, I kind of started to let go of loosen up, take coaching, and really start investing in all the things that he's teaching me. And that's when I see my performance going up. And then I started doing that day by day. I'm like, oh shit, I can do anything. Yeah. Like, what, you want me to fly next? Just teach me how to do it. I bet I can do it. You know what I'm saying?
Because the thing is, when the first game, like, you came to Paris, first game.
Yeah.
You had
Hamburg, or you saying
in
first
Paris?
Home game?
Yeah, first home game. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Because the first game.
Was that Frankfurt? What was our first home game?
Frankfurt.
No.
Yeah.
That was our first home game? No way.
Yeah, you got Hamburg away, and you got Frankfurt first home game.
Damn,
I'm pretty sure.
That boy went crazy for the first home game.
That's what I'm telling you. I was like, okay, first game they didn't test you.
Yeah.
No balls.
Yeah.
No targets. Second game, 2 picks. Should have been 3.
Yeah.
So
crazy work.
I feel like
crazy
to be kind of a hero because you sealed the game.
Yeah.
First pick.
Yeah.
Got us attention afterwards. Second pick sealed the game.
that was, I'm getting chills again. That moment was something I'll never forget about in life. Like that'll stick with me. And it's not because I got an interception, I ain't picked the ball. No, it was the stuff leading up to that. It was the preparation, and to see that preparation come to life was beautiful, bro. It was like, it was beautiful, bro, and I'll remember that for the rest of my life, bro.
Yeah. Because I remember the play, it was double slant.
Yeah, the first one, right?
The first one. You want to cover two.
Yes. And it was bro.
You dropped.
Yeah.
And then when you saw the quarterback looking for the receiver, because he was the offensive player of the year before.
Oh yeah, 13.
Yeah. Markel Castle.
Yeah.
And you ran the route for him.
Yeah. Pretty
like
much.
Basically, it's like you were the receiver.
No, facts.
And that interception as a DB, because I play DB in flag, that's the perfect one. Like you straight, like you don't even slow down. You just continue.
Yes, that was great, because all week in practice I gave up. He called the same call. Okay. And I gave up a slant. Okay. I beat myself up. He said, no, Coach Arnaud came, our DB's coach came, he said, Chandler, you better not let that shit happen in the game. That shit happened in the game, you better pick that shit off. I was like, noted. Like in my head, I'm like, you dead ass right, because you don't give that shit up. Yeah. You take that shit, bro. Like, we're calling that call for you to take that shit, nigga. Yeah. You better take that shit, bro. So when that happened, I seen Coach like on when I watched the film, he was like, good shit. Yeah. Because we practiced that. So for the practice to go into game life, that's like, yeah, bro.
So Chandler, we're gonna wrap up in a little bit. So tell me about your favorite food here in Paris.
Favorite food. It's an Indian spot I go to. Okay. It's called Gadi J or Gadi G. Okay. And I mean, I literally, that's where I just came from. Okay. I got some tikka masala. Okay. I love, one of my friend girls, she put me on to like a, what was it? Lebanese spot. Okay. Oh my gosh. So, and it's so funny.
You like
though.
Spices, right?
I like spices. I like the details of the food. I don't want it just to be bland. I want to actually taste that motherfucker. Like, what did you put in this motherfucker? Like, you season this bitch. You feel me? What did you put in this motherfucker? Yeah. So, and it's funny how everything is kind of similar. They had almost damn near like a Jamaican patty, but it was small. And I tasted that thing. They added like some sugar on the top of it, so it was like, okay. Okay. I'm taking notes, bro. Yeah. I'm taking notes. I cook from here and there, not really, but I need to get back.
Do you like to cook?
I like to cook. Yeah. Save money, and I like to. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Save a lot of money.
See what I'm eating. You know what I mean? Type shit.
Yeah. So and you have Jamaican, so
yeah. That's some it, jerk chicken shit. Oh my gosh, bro! Some plantain, all type of. But we don't have the stuff though. I love Atkins sawfish.
Oh, you can find some plantain. Oh
yeah. I cook some plantains. Yeah. Cook some plantains and but I really like the Indian. It's because we have a lot of Indian people in Jamaica. Yeah. So that's where we get most of our dishes from, the curry and all the spices.
In the French West Indies, we got also a lot of
similar,
Indian, huh? Yeah, similar.
Yeah, it's similar. Bro.
One of my favorite food in Guadeloupe is the Colombo, and it's Indian, right? Okay, so it comes from the Indian people.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
They're the kings of the spices, man.
Yeah, that's great. So we're gonna wrap up. Thank you, CJ, Chandler Jones. Not the Chandler Jones from the Patriots, but still Chandler Jones, still the man. So thank you for coming, for having us here, and looking forward to see what you got next.
Sure.
Big time. Thank you, brother.
Thank you. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Donc merci, n'hésitez pas à follow et à commenter sur ma page NFL Waick. N'hésitez pas à follow aussi Chandler Jones Native on Shine sur Instagram. Et puis en attendant, prenez soin de vous et sur ce, peace!